Hello everyone, my name is Endeavour and welcome back to another episode from the RambleCraft server. And we are starting things off today in our new Christmas village. Well, I say new, it's been here a little while now and I haven't done anything here yet, so let's have a quick tour. I did show you it just after it was built. Beastly did a great job getting this all set up. He did the nether portal, this coal cave, the candy canes, all the paths, and the centerpiece of this whole thing is this huge tree here. So he's done a great job laying down the basics and it is absolutely brilliant. I'm really excited to get building over here. And I did have a plan, but after seeing what everyone else has been doing, I've been further inspired and I think I'm going to do something completely different to what I was planning. So the first thing that popped up was this little village we've got here, Mysticville. And it was Cam that actually built this. And this, in fact, is the first thing he built on this server, which is absolute madness. I think it was the first day as well. He just logged in, built 3 houses, and they look amazing. And if I'm honest, this is the kind of thing I thought of. When I heard the words Christmas village, I thought rustic houses, log cabins, all that kind of stuff. And Cam was obviously thinking the same thing. But after that, other people started building, and we get this kind of crazy stuff. So I think the next one was Hocus. He built this snowman, which is absolutely amazing. Look at it. His use of the textures is so good. His texture variation is absolutely brilliant. I love it. Even used direct, mid direct, look good. That's impressive. And he also added a snow farm in the middle of it. Absolutely brilliant. And then what else we got? This was Beastly again. Beastly just crazy. Obviously a big lover of Christmas. And we've got this massive, absolutely massive gingerbread man holding an even more massive candy cane. So things are going crazy. And oh yeah, we've got Chester's little sleigh and reindeer. We've got 4 reindeer at the front, and then I think he's got 3 cookies in here. Is that right? Let's have a cookie. Nice. So yeah, everyone's going for like the cartoony feel, and I wasn't going to do this. I was going to do something more like this. The problem was the design I was working on. I couldn't really get it to work. I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. I can tell you now. Actually, it was going to be a clock tower. I thought, I don't know why, but I always think of those as quite Christmassy. When you see like villages decorated, the clock tower seems to be like the center point, which kind of made sense. But anyway, I'm not doing that now. I think I'm going to do something more along these lines. Yeah, I'm going to go big. I think you'll already know what I'm doing because it'll be in the thumbnail, but I haven't fully decided yet. I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to need to gather some resources because I was planning on using like the wood and the stone and stuff, but I'm not doing that now. It's probably going to be a lot of wool. So I want to get back over to my base. And we'll see what we can do about gathering up some resources. Okay, so we're back at the base now. And we haven't seen this for a while, have we? We haven't been up here very much. But last time, we built a sugarcane farm. So we can now get rid of all this. And this is my plan for this area. Everything I've got planted up here, I want an automated farm underground in the mega base. And then up here, I can have a more natural looking island. So rather than these like grid-like patterns of farms, I can have just like a more traditional looking farm and maybe some crazy stuff coming out of the slime chunk over there, but we will get to that at a later date. First job was the sugarcane and now that's done. So I think what I'm going to do today, before I get on with this Christmas build, is I want to automate the wool. Rather than have them in just this square pen like this, I think I'm going to take these underground. It's going to be fun, you'll love it, and set up an automated sheep farm. So I somehow need to get these underground. I think what I'll do though, as I said last time, I'm going to have all of my farms at this end of the mega base. So my sugarcane farm is roughly around here, below where I'm stood. So I think I'll just dig past it a little bit. And I don't need a massive area to do a sheep farm. So I'll get down there now. I'll get an area dug out and we'll have a look at what we're going to be doing. Okay, so I've done a little bit of digging past the sugarcane farm, and just for reference, this is where it is. Oh yeah, have a look at this as well. This thing is going absolutely crazy. I'm going to start trading on this with villagers soon, aren't I? Because I don't need anywhere near this many rockets. So yeah, maybe this is a bit big. But anyway, let's have a look. So I've dug this tunnel down here, and obviously I've decorated it as well. And I've started doing the same thing down here, and it lined up perfectly with my beacon, so that was quite interesting. So my original plan was to have it going across this way, but as it's an even number, I didn't want to have a repeat of what happened in the sugarcane farm with it not lining up directly. I decided to go this way because in this direction it's actually an odd numbered width. So this fits in here perfectly. So these are 11 wide, and the farm is actually 9 wide, I think. So yeah, it actually fits in perfectly down there. So I'll probably use this one for the storage, because I want to actually sort out all of this. I'm going to have each colour of the sheep in here, so we'll get each colour of wool from it. So the design, what is it? Right, this is the design by xmas, and he came up with it when the first snapshots for 1.14 came out, when they first added the functionality of the dispensers where they could use shears. And it's a great design. I've used it before, and it doesn't look that big, but you can get about 80 sheep in here. That's about right for the size of this, and it produces absolutely tons of wool constantly. I had absolutely no idea what to do with all the wool that I had when I built this before, so I'm thinking now that I'm on a server, I'll probably set up a shop where I can sell it all. So we'll get this done first, and then we can have a look at the final design, and then when I come back, it'll be time to move the sheep in. And it should be fairly straightforward, because there are a few water streams that go in here, and where I am now, almost directly above me, is where my current sheep pen is. So it should be a simple case of digging a shaft down over one of the water streams and just dropping them in, because I think that should work. So at the moment, I've got 2 layers of grass in here, and there are another 2 layers to go on here. So it seems a bit weird to have so much, but it's to make sure that the grass grows quickly enough that when the sheep are getting pushed around, and there's a lot of them, that once they eat it, it should grow back almost straight away. So I'll get the rest of this in, and we'll have another look at it, and then start moving the sheep down. Right, I think we are getting somewhere now. As you can see, we've got a lot of sheep, so while I've been building that, I've been breeding these up as well. So I've got a few of the red and whites, I've been breeding them all up, and I've also dug this shaft down to where the wool farm is going to be. So my plan is, this is my plan, I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan all the same. So I'll put the trapdoors here, so this will mean that they think they can pathfind over this, and what I'm going to do is going to break this fence, and because there's so many of them, they'll probably just push through anyway, but I'll hold some weight in my hand, and they'll just come through here and hopefully fall down there. I mean, a lot of them are going to go on the side and probably try and get to me, but they won't be able to get out, so somehow we'll get them all down there. And this is going over water, so this should be okay, and it's not that far down anyway. So we are playing in Java, so this won't work in Bedrock. Falling into water from a height doesn't work on Bedrock, just so you know. But if we do in Java, let's go have a look. We don't take any damage falling from that height. So this is the completed farm, and I forgot I covered it all in glass, so I'm going to need to end up all out of here. So if we just get out, we'll have a quick look at it. So, out. So, obviously where the water streams are, this is where the sheep are going to be. So they're going to get pushed around here, and then they can eat the grass all the way around. And then because there's so much grass to the sides and below and everywhere else, this will grow back very quickly, and the other sheep will be able to eat it behind them. So in the middle here, we've got a chest with the shears in, and that feeds into these dispensers. And then we're going to have a dispenser clock just here, so once I put this in, this clock will be active, and I could do that now, it's not a problem. I just think it'll be a bit noisy, will it? Yeah, don't want that yet. So we'll take that out for the minute, and then once we get the sheep in, we'll put that in, and then it should just start working. And then below, we have a chest, and this is where the wool will go. And now this is going to fill up very, very quickly, and I don't have a good way of actually getting in here yet. It's just, which way is it? Can't remember now. I think this is it. Yeah, so this just goes into the middle of my tunnel on the outside, so I need a cleaner way of doing this. I can't leave this like this, obviously. But for now, I think we're just going to get back up there, and we'll get the sheep in and see what happens. So they're going to fall through this. It's all surrounded. They can't get out, I don't think. So yeah, let's go give that a go. Okay, I think I'm all ready to go. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, let's try it. I'm probably going to get stuck on there, but because there's so many, they'll just push each other. So let's break this fence. And there we'll go for. Oh, there's babies in there. I didn't think there were babies. Go down. Oh, that's not working, is it? Okay. Is that one's open? They're just not falling in for some reason. Alright. Can we not even get one in? And I've fallen in there? No. Where am I? Oh, God. Okay, maybe we need a bigger drop. Should we... I can't even get in to take any more blocks out. Oh, this is not going well. Right, can I expand this a little bit? Let's have that one. Did I get that? No. Ow. Get off. Right, put this one here. Just there like that. Oh, that's a... Oh. Need another fence. Can I have the fence, please? No fences. Alright. What will happen if I break this? Can they get through this? No, that won't work with it. Oh, this isn't going well. Have any gone down there yet? Right. If I hold the wheat, will they start falling? I think they are. I think they're falling. Oh, they're just crunching up. Because the thing is, if I let too many come up here, they're going to start entity cramming, aren't they? Which wouldn't be good. Alright, I need to have a think about this. Right, I think I've got this sorted now. It did take some doing, and I think I've lost quite a few sheep, but I have got a few down there, but I ended up with over a stack of mutton, so that can't be good, can it? So what I've done a 2x2 hole now, and then there's water in the corner, pushing them into the 1x1 shaft, and then we've got a trapdoor just above that, so the water will flow, and then it'll just fall down. So when there's only a few of them like this, they are resisting quite well, but pretty much everyone is down there now. So let's grab these last two, and then we'll go see what we've got down there. Right, I might just have to push these last ones in manually. Right, go on. Last one. There we go. Finally. God, that was an ordeal. Right, just need to grab some red dye, and then we'll get back down there. Okay, so behold the madness. This is what we've got going on. I've got all the sheep down here now, minus the ones that we may have let die to entity cramming, but we don't need to talk about that. So, I grabbed some red dye, because most of these were white, and I mainly need red wool. So, when I can see them like this, because they're getting sheared quite a lot, I've just been dyeing them, and once they get onto the dispensers, they'll get sheared, and then we'll get the wool. So, let's have a look at what we've got so far, and bear in mind, this is only about 5 minutes. And look at that already. This is absolutely crazy. Tons of white wool, so yeah, this is going to be good. By the time I'm ready to get over to the Christmas village, I'm going to have more than enough from this. So this is going really well. I need to get some black wool as well, so I'll go get some ink sacks in a sec, and I'll get some of these dyed again. But I'm just dyeing the white ones red for the moment, and this is going good. So yeah, it's a horrendously noisy farm with that observer clock and the crazy amount of sheep, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And because it's underground in my base, I've got it tucked away in the back corner. Once I'm a little bit away from it, I'm not going to hear it. Just like this. Let's check on the sugarcane while we're over here. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got enough sugarcane, definitely. Right, so we'll leave this lot to enjoy their new home for a second, and I'm going to show you another thing that I did. Okay, so I know it's not a secret. I know you've seen the thumbnail, but I haven't mentioned it yet. Today, I am building a huge Santa statue in the Christmas village. So the design I've seen, which I will leave a link to below in the description, used wool for absolutely everything, but I think it is quite an old design. So this is before the days of concrete, I believe. So I think what I'm going to do as well is use concrete. Now I know I've just built a crazy wool farm, but I will be using a lot of wool as well, so it's definitely still necessary. But I also wanted to use some red concrete because I thought it'd look really good. I've tested it a little bit on some small sections of the design, and it looks pretty good. So I went across to a desert to get some sand because I knew I was completely out of sand, and I was going to craft up some red concrete. But then I got back. Right, I filled up a shulker box, and then half full another one, and then I looked in this chest, and I've got, what's that, 11 and a bit stacks of concrete. And he still needs to convert these 4, but that should more than do, because I think the red in this build, I need about 13, 14 stacks, something like that, which, yeah, I know, that's a bit mad. It's massive, this thing. I am actually worried what it's going to look like over there, but we'll get on with it. But we've got probably enough red with the wool already, with a couple of stacks we've already got in the wool farm. I'm going to use this sand and some gravel and this grey dye because I'm also completely out of the grey concrete because I'm using tons of it along with the cyan terracotta downstairs. So I need to get this now because I want to finish off decorating that wool farm before I actually get over there. By the time I've done that, I should definitely have enough to get this thing built. So I'll get on with that now, and we'll have a look in a second. Okay, so we've done a little bit of decorating, and this is definitely looking a lot cleaner now. So we've gone for just the iron blocks inside here. Looks nice and industrial. I like this. It's clean and tidy anyway, that's the main thing. So as you can see, there's a few different colours of the sheep in here now. So I went and gathered up some dyes. I've still got a few missing, but I've got most of them in here now. And look at this. Tons of wool coming through. This is going really well. And I think I've definitely got enough of the red now. I think I need a bit more black. And I've definitely got enough white. But other than that, I think we're nearly there. So we'll leave this going for a bit, get a little bit more black. But I do actually need to go across to the Badlands as well, because I need a tiny bit of terracotta, and I'm completely out again. I will check my nether tunnel first though, because I do tend to leave a lot in there. But anyway, this next section here, I've decided to put my sorting system for the wool in here, and you'll notice this little staircase has gone down here, and I've added this little tunnel through, and this is the output chest for all the wool that we just looked at. So I'll have a water stream coming down here, going up, and then into a sorting system. And I was just testing out here how far, if I was to put them down at this level, how far they come out. And it only leaves a 3 wide gap in the middle, so obviously I need hoppers and chests on the front of here as well, so this isn't going to work. But what I think I'll do is I'll build these above, and then I can have the chest maybe... No, I won't be able to have it there because that's the inside wall, but maybe a couple of blocks in, and then still have like a 3, or can I have a 5 wide gap? I may be able to have a 5 wide gap. So if I build a sorting system above and then have the hoppers coming down, I think that should work. So yeah, I'm going to give it that a go, but I'm not going to do it now. So I've done a little bit of decorating. As you can see, this is all done up to this section here, and this is where my cyan terracotta ran out, so I've left that there, and I haven't filled this wall in because I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything with this yet, so I'll probably will just fill it in. And then I've tidied this area up a little bit down here as well, and I've put this roof in here, even though this was originally going to be the full height of the sugarcane farm, but I remembered then at this side I hadn't done it like that, so I do need, where I've put this crossbar in here, that's going to need to go up and then change that to iron blocks as well, but we'll get that done another time. That's minor details. What I think I want to do now is just get across to the Badlands, grab a little bit of terracotta, and then we'll get back over to the Christmas village and get started on this build. Right, so I've got everything I need now, and I'm just in a boat on the ice path ready to go across to the Christmas village, but I just thought I'd mention while I'm here, and this is for Rambler's information as well, just here, before we get to my portal, we now have another tunnel that goes off to the side, and this goes to the end portal. So I've moved the end portal down from the ceiling, nice and fast to get to. So, talking about fast, let's go over to the Christmas village and get this thing built. Okay, so we are over at the Christmas village, and the first challenge is figuring out where to build this. So, as we're going for a bit of a mix of styles around here, we've got the traditional rustic houses and then the crazy cartoon stuff. I don't know how to do this. I could either put it down this side and then that's surrounding the tree, or I could do something over here, so it's kind of in the background, but as this thing's so tall, that wouldn't matter anyway, and then that would leave this side free to do some more traditional builds. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the second option. I think I'm going to build it in this corner somewhere, so I'll figure out the spot, and we'll get started. Go it. Right, so yeah, I think there's a path going down here, so I'll probably build it just here, and it's a bit of a dip here, which is actually a good thing, because this thing I've got is 32 blocks tall. So let's just have a look. Let's just mark it out with this wool and see how big this actually is. So I've got 29 here. I think I've got a few more blocks. So let's give it a try. Yeah, we're level with the snowman now. So I think this is going to be bigger. Even down in that little dip, it's still going to be bigger than anything else, including the tree. Oh my god, this thing's massive. That's 29. So 30, 31, 32. That's how big it's going to be. That's absolute madness. Actually, I've changed my mind. Because of the way these two are positioned, I don't think this is going to work, because it's either going to be facing this one or this one. So I don't really like that. So even though I said I was going to leave this bit open, what we probably could do, this is actually marked out a possible site for a bridge. So what we could do, and do the more like traditional builds over there, and just fill this area up with a crazy build. So I think I'm going to build where this ice is here. I think that's definitely going to work better. And then we're facing the Christmas tree just like the other ones are. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to change my mind now. Let's get on with it. Okay, I think we're done. And what I'm trying to do with this is, when you come through the portal, I want it to be noticeable. And I think I've definitely done that. That is a massive Santa. That is absolutely ridiculously big, and I love it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at his face. This is brilliant. Oh, this is just crazily big. But, you know, it's Christmas, and this is Minecraft. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be able to build ridiculous things whenever you want. That's what this game's about. I love it. So, I did actually go for all red concrete in the end. I didn't do any texture variation in this, because I didn't really think it made any sense. I couldn't figure out where to do it. I didn't just want to just throw it in randomly, so I've just gone with the concrete, and I do think it looks pretty good. It's a bit blocky, but, you know, it's Minecraft, so I think this is actually based on a character skin, apart from, like, the tummy and back sections that have been extended out, so it obviously looks like a Minecraft character. So, yeah, I love this. Absolutely brilliant, and I think this is a great addition to this area, and I hope everyone else agrees as well. I probably could have rounded this off a little bit more, but I do think it looks alright as it is. I may do something a bit more with the hat, have like the bit drooping down with the bobble on the end, but I've just stuck to the design as it was for now. Apart from varying up the materials a little bit, I put the gold block in there as well instead of the yellow wool that was originally there. So yeah, very, very happy with this, and hopefully we'll have time to do another build over here before Christmas as well, but that won't be today. So I think we are actually nearing the end of this episode, so for now, I think what I'm going to do is get back into the nether and start placing some spruce stairs, because before next time, I want to have this nether tunnel completely done. So yeah, it is going well in here, but as you can see, there's still a lot more to do. So I've done a lot down this right hand side, and then there's a bit more in this middle section where I need to do both sides. And then from here, it's pretty much done. I think it's just a glowstone in the ceiling. Ow. And then that's it. So all of this is pretty much done. So yeah, we're doing well. I need to grab some stuff and we'll get on with it. But for now, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.